financial literacy programs. From a criminal justice perspective, I firmly believe in a community policing methodology, and when you have to, and what I mean, a lot of people, and it can be, that term is abstract, right?
Right.
Because what most police departments or police chiefs will tell you is that, yeah, we have community policing, and it's effectively a citizens police academy that really only, if we're being honest, senior citizen white males attend. Well, that's not reflective of communities, particularly in a majority minority community, right?
Right.
And what's reflective of the community is we don't want to see police only when there's an adverse circumstance, only when there's a murder, only when there's a robbery. We want to see police at barbecues. We want to see police at dances, right? We want to see police handing out, doing simple things during the pandemic. We want to see police going knocking on doors and handing out masks and having out. That is what the model of community policing should be. Also, I have a Ban the Box initiative, which what that effectively does, if you fill out a government application, and it eliminates the question of have you been convicted of a crime, right?
Right.
And upon hire, right? That's when your background check can be ran. And if it's a nonviolent crime, right? If you had a dime sack of marijuana, then I'm not, you still need to feed your family. We all make mistakes. And then I guess if it's violent crime, still on a case by case basis. If you paid your debt to society, you should not be punished because you did something at a very young age. And we don't know the circumstances. So, and we actually applied this model in the city of Austin. And what we found is it actually increased city revenue and improved the economy by, I think, maybe 6 to 7%. So which is significant, and so those are a lot of initiatives that I have and that I want to implement. And those can be not a ban the box policy that's going to be voted on the dais, right? Mayor and city commissioners. But certainly the reading initiatives, the youth workforce development initiatives, those are things that I can do within my district.
And also within your district, I want you to join this army that I'm building to run standardized tests out of our districts, because the numbers have shown that people have issues with testing. So when we talk about the issues, we got kids that very well know the stuff, right? But in the testing format, they cannot pass the test. We also show that those tests do not favor minorities. So therefore, what is the test purpose? And now if we get rid of those standardized tests, finally we can get the teachers back, away from teaching us how to pass a test and teaching us how to obtain knowledge to actually help us in life. And I think that's ultimately the decline and the failure of our school systems down here, is because we're not teaching the lesson no more, right? When we came up, we had our CBS tests, we had the TOS tests, we had all this, that, and the third. But only in the later years of that testing, when they start putting more and more importance on it, did the learning system, the lesson plans start going away from what we needed to know towards what the school wanted us to know, so they can get their money, their accreditation, and all that for those standardized tests. So I preach that to anybody that has a voice. I need everybody to get on this bandwagon, and we need to. All right, we can take them. If they just want us to take them, let's take them, right? But let's just use the data off the test. That test should not decide if a kid pass or fail. Let's just say we're just taking a test for numbers, and it has no negative effect on your school, no negative effect on your kid. Just take the data and shove up your ass or do whatever you want to do with it, but leave our kids alone so our teachers can get back to teaching and our kids can get back to learning. That's all. I pray for that.